Hello there, I've got a fun card to show you that involves the new alphabet grid. And this is kind of a unique die in that you can spell out whatever you like to use to personalize your cards with. I'll show you the other items we'll be using. We have the Pinwheel Floral. I'm going to accent the corner of the card with that. The Make a Cake, so we can build our own cake. Here is the alphabet grid. And we've done some framework around the card with the Stitch Square Pegboard die. Okay, now because there's a little bit of work involved in this, I've done a bit of it ahead of time, but I kind of wanted just to explain this die to you. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out of some white card and just show you what it does. So you have an entire alphabet here. Obviously, we're going to lose some pieces that'll be left there, but I wanted to show you. First thing you get is a grid. And each of those letters will come out of the grid. So you can build this back up or use it by itself if you like, without the alphabet letters in it as well. But you can build this back up using the letters to fit back into it in any way you want. And then each of these letters has a positive and a negative piece, just like this. So there's our U, oops, and there's our U coming out. Okay, so you've got different options. You can use the letters by themselves if you like. You can use the negative portion by itself, or you can do what I've done here. And I've just done my grid. I put a piece of yellow custard card behind it, and then I've filled it back in, cutting the alphabet grid again in custard to get the background that has each of the letters, and then I've cut the letters out of black to put them back in. Now some of these, obviously your A's and E's and things like that, you'll probably have to cut more than once. You can put a little piece of card over the letter you want and just cut it that way. You don't have to cut the full thing every time. So I've done all of the top part here. I've left a little bit of the word left to show you. So I've got the word day, and I'm just going to use some Cosmic Shimmer Dries Clear Glue in the little applicator. And we'll pick up the little letters here. I've got the D, and it'll just seep right back into where it goes. Put a little glue on the A, and I'll even go ahead and do the Y. There we go. Just pick these up here. Pop them back into the place you want them. Just give them a little push down into place. And there's the Y. So you can see how easy that is. So you can spell out anything you want. And I've left a little blank area there so you can do however you like. I've skewed them all this side because we're going to use this portion for our cake. So I've cut the pieces to the Make a Cake. I've got the little base there. I've added a little bit of trim. I've inked this with some vanilla twist just to give it a little bit of that same color tone. And I'm going to start my cake right about like that. That should work. I've got the base of the cake and then the little bit of icing. I'll use some glue on that, and we can go ahead and put that on. Fits right over that. Give that a second. And I've got the smaller bit of icing. Go ahead and put some glue on that. There we go. That onto this piece. Give it a second. Oops, got some mounting foam here, so we'll just pop that onto our cake plate, lining that up. I'll build it up a little higher. And I'll tell you what, before I put that piece on, I'm going to go ahead and do the little candles. Just put a little bit of glue on the base here. And I kind of want to just take a distress marker, just add a little bit of yellow to the tips of the flames here. There we go. And that will pop right under there. Give that a second. Put that to the top. There we go. So we have a cute little cake, okay? And I've built a frame using the stitch square pegboards. I've got the outer white area, then I've done a black and a custard one to kind of go with it. You've got different sizes there, so you can create what I call a multi-layered frame. And I've added them on with a little bit of mounting foam to go around it. So I'm going to seat that right around my alphabet. Let me just try and get that nice and straight on there. Peel off my backing here and I'll go ahead and sit that into place. I've added in same custard and black card around the edge just to keep it nice and balanced. Put that into place. There we go. And I've got a little area here I want to add some flowers to. So I've done the pinwheel florals, cutting the base piece out of white and then the little extra piece on top of that. And I'm going to have 2 of these, but I wanted to add a tiny bit of color to it. So I'm going to bring in the Vanilla Twist, which is one of the chalk clouds, and I'm going to just pick up a bit here with my smoothie, add it into the center, just pounce it like that. Pop that over, and let me just give that a quick set with a heat tool. Do it. Oop, there we go. I can bring some of the Cosmic Shimmer glue in, put it around the center here, and I'll just hit the tips here. I'll tell you what I'll do, just to make sure I've gotten it really nice, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of spray glue too. There we go. Pop that right over the top. So you've got that really pretty color coming through. Put a bit of glue in the center here, get that so it'll sit up. And I'm going to add a pearl to the center as well. A little bit of glue on that. It's always nice to have some added extra strength on those. Put that into the center. And I'm going to offset this one on top of it. Give that a second. We'll sit that onto the corner of our frame with a couple of glue dots. And that will bring in that really pretty yellow color into the corner. There we go. And a couple little leaves. These leaves are beautiful. They match so pretty with it too. You've got a right and a left facing, so you can curl it around if you like. And I'm just going to tuck that under. This one in there, just right underneath. Give that a second. In fact, there we go. And there you have it. You have an adorable birthday card. And you can see with that alphabet grid, you could add a personalized name to the card or a date, whatever you like. It's your choice. So look for us on our YouTube channel, and don't forget, subscribe to it, and when we have new videos added, we'll send you an email.